Hello, and welcome to the sixth video in our series on using ChatGPT to improve or assist teachers and lecturers in conducting research. In this video, we'll focus on the role of research question and study design in research and how ChatGPT can be used to generate research question and design research studies. Research questions and study design are essential elements of the research process. Research questions help researchers formulate specific, testable questions about the research topic, while a study design refers to the overall plan or framework for conducting a research study. Effective research questions and study design should be clear, concise, and based on evidence. They also should be specific and testable, meaning that they can be addressed through the collection and analysis of data. So how can ChatGPT be used to generate research questions and design research studies? One way is to use ChatGPT to generate ideas for research questions based on a specific research topic or area of interest. For example, you might type in a prompt. A prompt such as I am interested in studying the effectiveness of different teaching strategies. Can you suggest some research question based on this topic? Then ChatGPT might generate suggestions such as what is the relationship between teaching strategy and student achievement? How do different teaching strategies impact student engagement and motivation? What factors influence the effectiveness of different teaching strategies? To ensure that the research question and study design generated by ChatGPT are effective, there are a few key considerations to keep in our mind. First, it's important to formulate clear and concise research questions that are specific and testable. This means that the research question should be based on a specific research topic or area of interest and should be able to be addressed through the collection and analysis of data. Second, it's important to choose appropriate research methods and study design that are well suited to addressing the research question. This may involve reviewing existing research and considering factors such as the type of data that will be collected, the sample size and population, and the feasibility and ethical consideration of the study. Third, it's also important to review and refine the research question and study design as needed to ensure that they are clear, concise, and appropriate. This may involve seeking feedback from colleagues, mentors, or even our supervisors, and revising the research question and study design based on the feedback. To give you a sense of how ChatGPT can be used to generate research questions and design a research study in practice, let's take a look at an example. Suppose you are interested in studying the effectiveness of different teaching strategies. You might use ChatGPT to generate ideas for research questions by typing in the following prompt. For example, I am interested in studying the effectiveness of different teaching strategies. Could you suggest some research question based on the topic? Then ChatGPT might generate a list of suggestions such as what is the relationship between teaching strategy and student achievement, what factors influence the effectiveness of different teaching strategies, and so on. Then we might want to evaluate and refine these suggestions to create a list of research questions such as research question number 1. What is the relationship between teaching strategy and student achievement? Research question number 2. How do different teaching strategies impact students' engagement and motivation? Then you might also use ChatGPT to generate ideas for research methods and study design by typing in a prompt such as I am interested in studying the effectiveness of different teaching strategies. Can you suggest some research methods and study design based on this topic? Then ChatGPT might give you several suggestions on the design or approach that you might want to use to answer the question in your research project. So in summary, we can say that ChatGPT can be a useful tool for generating research questions and designing research studies. By providing a prompt or a questions, you can generate a list of suggestions that can serve as a starting point for further exploration and refinement. It is important to ensure that the research question and study design are clear, concise, specific, and appropriate, and that they are based on evidence. So, by the end of the day, we hope that you found this video helpful and that now you have a better understanding of how ChatGPT can be used to generate research question and design research studies. In our next video, we will explore how ChatGPT can be used to generate research proposal and funding application. So thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.